All right, Shalom. First off, we want to give all praise, double honors to our apostles and elders, and Shalom to all the Akim out there preaching this word, true sincerity. So we just doing another live show, like we normally do after camp. All right, and we're gonna just continue in the same spirit that we started off camp with, and start off with 2 Ezra 9:1 again, because this is the year of prophecy. So that's what we're gonna mainly speak about is prophecies, because you see it coming to pass every week, every day. Your day-to-day walk, you checking the news. Staying on your watch. If you're on your watch, you see what's going on, and as you seeing prophecies come to pass. All right. So you got somebody just grab 2 Ezra 9:1.
2 Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, "Measure thou the time diligently in itself."
Yeah. And how do you measure the time? You measure it by filtering what's going on through the scriptures. All right. So we see the mark of the beast. We go back to Revelation, saying like, all right, that's this scripture, and then you see World War III about to come off. All right, famine of the word, Esau getting ready to roll on everybody. All these different things. We know how it goes to the scriptures. It's related to the scriptures, and the apostles deemed this year the year of prophecy. So they did that for a reason, man, and it's evident why they did that, because this is a year that so many things has happened. All the other years, as far as I know, knowing about the news and stuff, it hasn't been like this year. As far as the tension getting built up, being close to World War III. All right, Esau, he's showing his blatant racism now. The presidents, they never did shit like Trump doing. He's the first president that's acting the way he's been acting. All these different things. Why is it happening now? Why now? And that's because it's the year of prophecy, man. We in the time of prophecy coming to pass.
When thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Yeah, we know that the Lord is getting ready to visit the world, man. We can feel it in the spirit. That's why you see brothers tightening up, all right? The body's getting more tightened up, all right? Things are getting more on point in the body, all right? Certain things aren't being tolerated no more, because the Lord wants perfection. So we gotta be more on point before the Lord comes back. All right, the Lord says we're going through that fire. All right, knowing that the Lord is about to return, man, we gotta hold ourselves in a certain way, man. Be in a certain mind frame. Be more serious. All right, be more fervent in the spirit. Constantly abounding in the faith, man, because that keeps you in the right mind frame and in the right spirit. So you got that tunnel vision instead of getting distracted from what's going on out here in the world.
Therefore, there shall be seen earthquakes, uproars of the people in the world.
And we see that, all right? We always see earthquakes. That's like a regular thing now. You see, it's all over the world. Earthquakes happening everywhere.
What about Hawaii? Just got hit with a 6.9. The lava.
The lava, bro.
Bro,
yeah,
it's just
lava
bad
is bad.
It's true.
But you see that, you see uproars of the people as well. People out here now they just protest over random shit. Protesting over Esau being racist in these stores now. Are you protesting about inequality? Some bullshit. But it's people at the end of the day. It's people that's disagreeing with the government. They know that shit ain't right here. All right. Keep going.
Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee.
Yeah, we know that the Lord spake of these things. He has declared the end from the beginning, like the scriptures say. So he reveals his secrets unto the servants and prophets. So we know what's going to happen before it does happen. How long has the apostles and brothers been out there telling that the mark of the beast in World War III and all these other things before we was in this situation we in now? They've been speaking about it, and people didn't take it serious. Even when we were out there, like years back, like 5 years back, a couple years back, we out there talking about World War III and everything. How many people out there really took it seriously? They laughed about it. They scoffed at it. Now when people walk past, they can't. They know that it's happening. Like, yeah, we are at the end. That's all they can say. You got to acknowledge that you are at the end. And the reason they accept it is because they know they're not right and they're going to be destroyed. So this is your last time to go to live it up, so to speak, because you know that you're not right. So the Lord ain't coming back to save you; He's just coming back to destroy you, man. And it's World War III. When that happens, you're done.
Look at 2008 when Obama was going into the office. everybody was thinking about, oh, is everything's gonna be good? Oh, look, Obama, he went on a world tour. Everybody was praising him.
Yeah.
Everyone thought America's gonna get on good graces with the world. Fast forward 10 years, it looks bad for America, man. Right? Trump, he's not well received. And then Obama, his last years, he was not being well received, okay? Because he just proved that America's just full of lies, robbery, and deceit, as the scriptures say.
Even from the beginning. For like is all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
Yeah, the end is made manifest, man. How is it being made manifest? Because we see the prophecies happening. The prophecies manifesting, man. All right. Trump, he's talking so much shit now that all the other nations, they're at the point to where they say like, hey, if you want to go start this war, we're not going to start it first. We're going to be in a self-defense situation where if you come at us, you forced us to initiate war now. Because they say that they're ready to do it any day. We're just waiting on America to make that first move, so that we're justified starting this World War III. Like me and the brother was talking about earlier today when we went in the article. All these other nations, they don't want to deal with America no more. They separating themselves. They're making allies with these other countries. They're working on ways to make their economies better outside of dealing with the dollar. So these countries are completely Xing out America, man. And why is that? Because they know that it's the prophecies first and foremost, and they're getting ready to nuke this bitch, man. Because they ready for World War III to pop off, but the Lord, he's setting it up. Because this is chess and not checkers. So, and it's more prophecies that need to come to pass before the missiles, because the missiles is the end all be all. Because that's what's just going to destroy literally everything you see.
I got the precept for you. Revelation 17 and 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the Lord.
Yeah, and that's all the 10 horns represent the EU nations, man. And you see them, they're them in America, they're butting heads now. At one point they were always together, they were good. Now you got Trump that since he came into office, now it's gotten worse. They bumping heads. He's saying, oh, you don't do this or that, we're gonna cut your funding off, or he's just saying anything that offends them. And they're basically saying that they're tired of America. You look at RT News, they basically say straight up that, well, America say that they don't want war, but you can't tell based off of their actions. And people say actions speak louder than words. Look at the actions of what Trump been doing. The Iran nuclear deal, all these different little stuff he tweeted about. Saying racial shit about our people, all right, the tribes of Israel. He wants all chaos to break out, man. He wants all hell to break loose. Like the new Purge movie coming out is basically representing after a year after the president been in office, and that's basically Trump. Because if you look at the society now, it's a racial tension at an all-time high. Last month, they're still getting lynched. 2 niggas got lynched. The brothers that they brought it out, how the bodies got dismembered, and they was in the river. Before they got dismembered, they got lynched. So you still got Esau in that mentality, man, out there in the South.
And I was just reading on my way up here. I can pull it out, but basically, an Edomite got busted. He got put in jail because he tried to hire another, basically, an Edomite supremacist to put his nigga neighbor to death, hang him, you know. So the FBI pretty much busted his ass, and now he's facing hate crime charges, all that. So he's all ready to put you niggas, lynch you niggas on trees, man. That shit ain't out of style, you know.
It says, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the Lord, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire.
And that burning her with fire is gonna come from the missiles. All right, and they're making her naked and desolate. They exposing America. All right, the stuff that happened out there in Syria, that so-called chemical attack or whatever, America's just getting fully exposed, man. All these other countries, they know that you went out there, you set it up. You had the white helmets out there dumping water on the kids. All right, and all these other nations, they ready to shoot missiles over here, man. They tired of dealing with you. They know that if America's not around no more, everything will be better for them in their mind, so to speak. So these other nations, they're tired of you being around. Because the longer that America's established in their rulership, they're gonna try to force their wine onto these other nations. They don't want your drink, man. They're tired of it, man. They say take your shit back. All right, they don't want it no more.
Jeremiah 50. Yeah, that's spirit. Yeah, you can
I continue on this. It says, for the Most High have put it in their hearts to fulfill His will.
Yeah, this is fulfilling Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Kodash will, man. All right, this is what He wants to happen. So it's not about what you want. It's not about what they want, because nobody's in control here. Really, the whole time it's the Lord's, man. The Lord, the Most High, He's in control, man.
That's right.
He's making you do what you do. It's not about what you want to do, because the Lord wants to destroy this place, man. The Amos in the 9th chapter tells you that, man. All the sins here, this place is gonna be burnt up on fire. And how is that? He's making that manifest through World War III happening, man. Like the scriptures say, the third world coming quickly, and we see it happening, coming very fast. All right, it could be this year, because the year is we're barely halfway through the year, and it's already feeling like World War III can happen any day. We're not even at the end of the year yet. Trump. How long is Trump in office? Like 2 years now.
A year and a half.
Yeah, a whole year and a half.
Yeah,
You
year
got
and a half.
January.
So he's not even halfway through his term, and he already got shit to the point where it's war gonna break out any day. All the stuff he's saying, like I was saying with the Iran nuclear deal, proclaiming Israel as a state. You know, Jerusalem. Yeah, Jerusalem. Yeah. And he just all the moves he's making is it basically what the Most High wants to happen, so that's going to lead to World War III. That's all that it is.
The Most High setting up Trump is proof that he's hastening the destruction of America. As you can see, he's pushing the spirit of World War III out there. And he don't even know what he's doing. The spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, Bashem Rakakadash is controlling everything, man. And that's why all the nations are getting mad. They want to go to war for America, especially because of that nuclear deal, the Iran deal. All the EU nations, they missing out on bans, all because of Trump being the devil.
And this guy who's the president of your country, this nigga used to be on WWE.
He's nothing on porn stars.
He used to be on everything.
Reality show.
Yeah.
Firing people.
That's how you know that it's all set up. That's all just like it's all set up. Whoever the president is, it doesn't matter, man. But they're not calling the shots.
It took the Most High to put a jackass like Trump in office just to get this thing going, you know, just to get you people thinking and, you know, in the spirit basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get you niggas in the spirit.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Like, when Obama was in there, that was like that was like a heroin shot to your niggas, man.
Hey, good.
They was on the opioids when he was in there.
Yeah. You thought you was living in paradise, man.
Niggas was making songs about it, thinking that they really made it. Yeah, my president's black. Like that nigga a Hamite, man. He ain't no fucking.
Now your president's orange.
Yeah.
Stupid ass.
That's right. Hey, Brendan, I will backing up
It's Jeremiah 51:6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity. For this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, that made all the earth drunken.
Yeah, made all the earth drunken, not off of physical liquor, but off of their philosophies, man. Made all the earth drunken. Because America always forces their ways on these other nations. You try to uplift the woman, you try to go over there like, oh no, you don't need to do this, you gotta do it like that. Forcing your ways on these other people, all these other nations, alright? Everywhere that America has put their foot, alright, it's basically made those countries worse than what they were before they came over there. And it's clear as day to see that. Alright, that's why you see all these other countries, all these other nations and countries, they don't want America over there. When America said, like, out there in the Middle East, they don't want backup from America. They're like, no, we got Russia out here helping us. We don't need you.
What about South Africa? They over there putting you Edomites to death, man. Like, they like, get the hell out of our country.
Yeah. Even out there in Europe, you got them Ismailis beating up you rats, man. They see that you a Jew. Like, they had the video on RT. Like, you see the little Ismail. He seen him as a rat, and he's like, well, you're a Jew, and he took his belt off and started just beating him. They don't like you, man. they ready to just go. They ready to kill you, man. Put you to death.
Oh, that was in the Egyptian TV? Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah.
They out there now. You so-called rats gotta watch your back. Because you got people out there looking to attack you, man. They don't like you.
They like you. That's right.
The nations have drunken over wine.
Yeah, they drunk of it. And they're drunk. They're stumbling. They're through because they followed after your ways. They took the dollar. They fucked up their economy. They listened to your ways.
They put sanctions on Russia. Here it is. They depend. The European nations depend on the gas from Russia because they don't have any resources. But now since they following America renegade ass, they slapping sanctions on Russia. Their country, their economy is suffering just for being keeping their allegiance with the U.S. Just to, at the end of the day, to be fucked over and over, you know?
Yeah.
Just like this, with this them pulling out of the deal, and then what? They slapping sanctions on Iran and whoever's doing business with them. So now they getting more sanctions put on them. You know, they're just getting screwed every which way from the U.S. You know, so they're to a point where they're like, fuck it, man, we can do bad by ourselves. You know, we can do bad all by ourselves, and then they find out they're not by themselves. They got Russia, China, Iran, all the other nations, man. You know, you're by yourself. Esau. You have fixed it up.
Nations are drunken over wine. Therefore, the nations are mad.
Yeah, they mad, man. Because they listened to you. They actually thought that you was going to help them out. They thought that listening to America would help them do better, help them thrive in their economy, help them do better, like help them have better in general, man. And then after taking heed to you, then they realize like it's not good, man. They're mad. Now they're mad, like, man, you lied to me. I thought it was gonna be all good, and you lied. Now they're completely done dealing with you. Like I forgot, like one of the videos we did, the article was saying that I forgot who it was, but the person said anything that America basically does to help, so-called, it only makes things worse. And that's really what it is. Every time they try to so-called help you out, it's only making things worse for you. Because then that's the so-called white man for you. He helps you with death. That's his help.
Because their intentions aren't to help the country. Their intentions are to overthrow the country. To get their regime. They come at you with a forked tongue. They come at you as if they're gonna bring help to you. But in the back of their head, they're trying to put their leadership in position. They're trying to do regime change. You know?
Yeah.
And all the nations, it was a show they did on Russia Today where they were interviewing the other people. And it's like, we can see what America's doing. And they just want to take over that land, Middle East land. They're trying to get their hands in Iran so they can do a regime change. You know? So the nations are seeing, which like the scripture said, the shame of America is seen. Their shame, your skirt is pulled up. So
Yeah, shame was spewing on you.
Okay.
Good precept, Psalms 2:1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves and rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us.
From the top again, sir.
Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing?
Yeah, they imagine a vain thing, thinking that they're gonna come into power next, man.
Especially China.
Yeah.
They feeling themselves. They got that new route. I forgot what it's called, the one train or something. They're putting in motion. I was reading about it earlier. Basically, and then they're doing that. It's like it's basically like a railway or something, linking up those countries near them, like the oil-based countries, I believe. So basically, they're leading it in the resources. They're basically looking like, you would think if you're in your worldly sense that China's about to be the next big link, man.
China's the main investor in
Yep.
African countries.
Yep.
Okay, they're actually, like you were saying, when the white man goes into your country, he doesn't invest, he just rapes and pillages.
Yep.
The gooks, they're going over there
Yep.
and they're actually investing, like they're actually trying to build up those nations, man. When the so-called white man, you had the chance to do that, but you kept them in a super low state.
Yep.
These other nations, and that's why hence the scripture says this. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against the anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us.
That's what the so-called white man wanted to do, basically. He wanted to make us forget who we were. All right. To make you think you're a black, so-called black,
Well, he wanted to exterminate us.
Yeah.
It's only, hey, what the elder brother Yahweh brought our camp, through the mercy of the Lord, we're not consumed, you know? Because really, we're supposed to be through, man, as a whole nation, as much hell and poison that Esau has thrown at us.
Yeah, you literally everything you eat is poison. Like the 2/3 of our people, because they don't know about diet and stuff. Literally everything you do is poison. You put nothing but poison in your body. Yet the Lord, He still got you here. And it's like you said, it's all through the Spirit of the Lord, man. That we still survive to this day, man. Because Esau, he makes nothing but death.
What you think they be talking about in the media? They say, well, how can we further confuse them? No, how can we further keep them entertained on folly while we plot on putting their ass to death, exterminating their ass, you know? Yeah. A nigga would know that, you know? You gotta win.
Let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision.
Yeah, he gonna have you in derision, man. Y'all thinking that you finna come up next and everything. Nah, man. You're just another pawn in the Lord's game, man. He's just using you to bring forth His will, what He wants to happen. He's gonna have you in His derision, man. And you thinking that you gonna come up next, like the brother was saying. You think the Gooks think they got it up next after World War III? They thinking they gonna take out America, then they got up next. Nah, man. Israel got up next, man. We got up next, man.
Yeah, man, the next rulers of the earth aren't going to be eating bird's nest soup.
Yeah,
right?
Some fucking birds.
Yeah, we ain't going to have fucking niggas chopping up dog meat. chopping up dog meat, selling it on the streets in Jerusalem. No. Fuck that, man.
That's right.
You Chinese, you're going into slavery, all right?
That's right.
Chinese, you Japanese, all right? What's the other big guys going on? Oh, Elon.
Oh, man.
You're going in hardcore slavery, man.
Super slavery.
All right, but Japhet, you're gonna be cool, man. You're gonna be made one of our favorite slaves.
Hey, hell yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I work with a lot of flips at my job. Man, they love Jake, man. You know, they
They're
really,
ready. They don't want to
Jake.
serve the white man.
They don't.
Japhet, they're one of those nations that they're just ready to get led. They're sick of Esau ruling.
They
man.
sick, bro.
They want Jake to lead.
Yeah.
And then everyone's gonna follow Japhet. They're gonna follow the Japhetic spirit, man. They're gonna want Jake to lead, and Jake's leading, all right. And just in Isaiah, the Most High is gonna set that standard. What's a standard for? Standard is something that you follow, man.
Yeah.
A standard means okay, that's the top. That's why we gotta be like them.
Yeah.
The Most High is gonna set up that standard. Who's gonna be the elect, man?
That's right.
Spiritual powers.
Right.
And Esau's not a standard.
Hell no.
Esau is he's the
Standard of wickedness.
he's the standard
Yeah.
of evil, man.
Yeah.
He's the echelon. He's an elite, right?
Yeah.
In Satan on the left hand side, right? And you're going down.
That's right.
And you're going down, Esau.
Second Esdras 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed it.
Yeah, man. Esau's the end of the world, man. The so-called white man, and that's how we know. That's another plain example how we know we at the end. Because who's in rulership, man? Who's controlling the earth? Job 9:24. And all you niggas that say the so-called white man is the Esau, I mean, yeah, so-called white man is the Esau. All right, death to you niggas. Because if he wasn't, if the so-called white man wasn't Esau, we would be. That means that we still gonna be catching hell for years, for generations.
Man, that's why Job 9:24 say, if the earth is not given into the hand of the wicked, which is Esau, then who the hell is he, man? It's plain and blatant. Oh, Thessalonians. Let's pull that out.
It's plain as day who the wicked is. The reason that you niggas say that is because you want to stay here, man. That's all that is. All right, but Esau's the end of the world because look what he's doing. He's literally bringing the end of the world. You're trying to make transhumans, robots, cyborgs. You're trying to make you trying to be on some Matrix stuff and make babies in an artificial womb. Just Esau's literally bringing the end of the world. You polluting the air, water.
Esau is making her baby sister a transsexual. Here it is. Esau is making your baby sister a transsexual, man. So that's hell, man.
Yeah, that's pure hell.
Yeah, Esau is bringing. Yeah, you can go.
Hey, this is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come the day that we're approaching, man, the time of Yahweh Shai's return. Except they're falling away first. And
we had to fall away first. We had to. We didn't know we were lost at one point, but now we came back. We fell away, but we bounced back. Now we know who we are.
We were lost, but now we're found. You know?
Yeah.
That's the real meaning of that song that you bug out sing, man. You know, ultimately the elect. We was going into that camp. Romans 11:7.
Yeah.
Hey, we found it, man. What you bug out, you Jakes, you 2/3 are looking for, but you can't find. We found the truth, man.
Yeah, a nigga always wants peace.
Yeah, fuck out of here.
It's in the scriptures, stupid nigga.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, we found it. It's in Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
All right, and that's the only way to get the peace, is to have Yahweh Shai in you. And a lot of you guys don't have it. That's why you're in the war, death, destruction, evil. You know, you're consumed. Hey, that's what it's the spirit. And that's what the Lord's mercy, that's why we're not consumed. And you guys don't have the mercy of the Lord. All right, the Most High is not dealing with you. Well, you do have the mercy, but here it is, you're going against us.
Yeah.
You're coming up to the camp saying, I respectfully want to say, fuck you. You know, that's just like,
I got
Bug out.
now here it is, the Most High give you mercy to come to the campus and be like, you know what? I'm a bug out, I'm a demon. You know, pray for me, man. I don't want to be like this.
Yeah.
But no, you say, hey, I'm a bug out, I'm a demon. If I was saying that, put curses on me. Kill me. I'm a demon. That's what the nigga was saying. All right? But that proves that a nigga's unrepentant. A nigga needs to be destroyed.
That's right.
A nigga ain't gonna get it, man.
That's right.
And that's the reason why apostles always brought that up.
I had a precept which is just saying, it's 1 Samuel chapter 8 verse 7, and the Lord said to Samuel, hearken unto the voice of the people in all they say unto thee, for they have not rejected thee, but they have rejected me, that I should not reign over them. And that's what it is. When they like you was just going into it, the niggas, they mad at us, you want to come against us. You didn't really reject us or come against us. You're really coming against Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rukal Kodash the whole time. Because they just looking at us like you're coming against us, like physically, just because like we're what you can see. But you're really coming against Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, because like that's what the spirit that we're coming in. So if you're coming against us, that's when you're ultimately coming against the Most High, the Father and His Son, man.
We said. Right? We said.
That's something. Let's get back on the point of Esau. Jeremiah 49 and 10. It says, I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places.
Yeah, Esau's made bare, man. He's fully exposed. He's naked. He's seen all. You can fully see everything about this devil, man. That's why these nations, they just going in on you now.
You don't have any more lies you can hide behind. You done used all the lies you can think of, man. And you got tripped up on all the lies.
Yes.
You know? And now all these other nations, they're seeing it. You know? Jake's seeing it. You know, the Most High is making it click. Alright? Damn, this the same old devil. He's a fucking liar. A traitor, backing out the deals. You the nigga. Alright?
And he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbor, and he is not. And it says, leave the fatherless children, I will preserve them alive, and let the widows trust in me. For thus saith the Lord, behold, those whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have surely drunken it.
Yeah, we wasn't supposed to drink in the cup, but we drunk of it. We had to do it. We had to accept it. You devils, now you don't want to drink of the cup, man. We telling you that we drunk of the cup. Now it's your turn to drink it. And you say no, you don't want to drink it. Now you want peace, because it's your turn to drink of the cup that we had to drink. The Lord gonna force you to drink it, man.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? You Edomites, you say you want peace. Really, you want to exterminate us, man.
Yeah.
You want to get rid of us. You want to get rid of the remembrance of all the destruction you put upon the Israelites, man.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? That's our job, all right? Our job is to exterminate you.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna exterminate the Israelites. You had your chance. And look at us. You took over, you stupid piece of shit.
Right.
They show you all in the Planet of the Apes movies. Like in the last one that they came out with, the War of the Planet of the Apes. Not the War of the Planet of the Apes, but the last one that came out with. It shows you on there. Esau, he just wanted to exterminate all of them, and then he was just a bug out at the end. And then he wanted Jake to put you to death, but Jake didn't do it. He just let you be a bug out and just die. That's Esau. See, he know that he's on the brink of destruction himself, but he wants to take everybody with him. Because you're going to kill yourself regardless, because you're polluting everything that you have to take.
Because that's all you know how to do. That's all you know how to do. You don't know how to give life to the earth. When you came into power, what did you bring? Death, destruction, evils, wickedness, pestilence, famine, mass death, mass genocide, mass captivity, slavery, and you want to be cool with us, man. The Most High is going to destroy you damn devils, man.
That's right. That's right.
We're in the time of the so-called white man going down, man. And any nigga that come up, you're mad at us, man. The Most High's gonna kill you too, man. Along with the so-called white man, your buddy, your lover. You ain't got nothing to say. I'm an it boy. I'm an introspective black man. I'm talking you, Hugh Razzie, you piece of shit. Oh, you're not even black, nigga. None of us are black up here, man. We're Israelites. I thought you knew. You stupid nigga.
The Lord tell you about offending one of His little ones, man. So all you're doing is bringing further condemnation upon yourself, and you're so bugged out that you don't even know that.
Hey man, the Lord hates you, dude. Like, stop playing with yourself.
Exactly.
Most High gonna kill you. All right, you're through. You was through from the womb. All right, you a second Ezra's 9 nigga that was created in vain, man. Yeah. The Lord created you just to hate your ass, man. Just like on some Edomite shit.
You're that corruptible branch.
Yeah.
All right. You're that corruptible branch, man, that needs to be cut off.
That's right. Right. Deal with it, man.
Which means you're that wicked seed. You're that strand of DNA that the Most High wants to get rid of, man. That's what that branch is. A branch is a part of that DNA, and He's gonna chop it off, man.
That's right.
Really, just gonna get heavier judgment now, because you got another curse put on you. You already had a curse put on you. You got another one on you. Now you're just gonna get heavier judgment. You think you take it lightly because you don't believe. But the Lord, he comes as a thief in the night, so He's going to get you when you least expect it.
So, Proverbs 19 and 29. Judgments are prepared for scorners.
Yeah, the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Rakal Kodash, He has judgments prepared for you, man. And you think that it's a lot, you don't take it seriously. You taking it lightly. You coming up saying, "Oh, I respectfully want to say fuck you." The Lord, He's gonna respectfully put your ass to death, man. All right. And it's not going to be in a nice manner. All right, you going to, like the scriptures say, they shall know death by pain.
Yeah.
Because you didn't want to take heed, man. You thought it was a game. You thought it was a joke. You over here talking shit and everything, man. The Lord, He's not playing no games. He's not here to debate with you. He's not going to here to talk with you, man. When He's here, man, He's bringing death, man. All right. And you thinking it's a joke because the Lord hasn't brought judgment upon your ass yet. You need to remember that nigga Josh, man. All right. How many years did he go by committing adultery and shit before his ass fell out of the building? And you think that the Lord gonna forget about you, what you doing this shit? The Lord just waiting, He's just setting you up, man. He's letting your tab build up, man, before you gotta cash out and get your ass judged.
And stripes for the back of fools.
Yeah, stripes for the back of fools. We know you've been catching hell, nigga. We used to watch your videos when you first was coming up talking shit. I know you was catching hell from your bitch, nigga. All right, and you catching all type of hell because you want to be on some simp shit. All right, the Lord know your weak spots, man. Your woman probably left you. All right, took your kid, got you on child support, and if you still do got her, you're a servant unto her. All right, the Lord's just really setting you up because now you got a kid. What does the scripture say? Woe to them who have child in those days. So now you're gonna get more hell on you, nigga. You're just a dumb nigga, man.
Hey, I got a piece of this. 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 9. The Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations.
Yeah, He delivers us out of temptations, man. Because why is that? Because we're doing what we're supposed to do, man. We're in the right spirit. We're not just out here doing some dumb shit. We're out here prophesying the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Rakal Kodash, man, edifying our people, telling them what's coming to pass. So He's gonna deliver us out of things, man. All right, He delivers the ones who are in His who are in good standing. All right.
It says, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished.
Yeah, He's reserving you until the day. You read that last part again?
It says, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished.
Yeah, so the Lord's really reserving you until the day of judgment. So if you get preserved to the missiles, that's just, the Lord really hates you. Yet the scriptures say that famine or starving to death is the worst way to go out. So you might just have your ass starved to death. You don't know what the Lord got planned for you, man. He's reserving you for a special judgment though. Because you already got condemned before, because you didn't came up before, got cursed out, got a curse put on you. Now it's been a little time gap. You came up again, the same thing happened. You got cursed out and another curse put on you. So the only thing that the Lord is doing is really reserving you for judgment at this point. It's obvious to us, but to you, you're so bugged out that you don't understand.
It's real quick, back this up. It's 1 Corinthians 16 and 22. If any man love not the Lord Yahushua Mashiach, let him be anathema, maranatha.
Yeah, basically let you be cursed until the Lord comes, man.
Be reserved unto judgment.
You reserved unto judgment, and you curse, man. That's why you're a bug out. When we used to watch your videos when you first bugged out, we could tell that you was going through some shit, and we stopped. I don't watch you anymore, so I'm pretty sure you're still going through some bug out shit.
Of course.
You're just waxing worse and worse. Because first off, you never was part of the camp. You never was part of anything. You were just a random bug out. All right, listening to hella different groups, and that's what made you bugged out in the first place. Listening to all these different philosophies, and then thinking that you know what you're doing. You didn't want to take heed to the right way of learning, man. Because there's only one way. It's only one way up, man. The Lord tell you there's only one way into the house. You gotta come at the door. You went through some other way, man. Because you're a weirdo nigga.
Man, you ain't getting in at all, man. Your weird ass ain't making it in.
Well, why don't you call Tracy up? Why don't you call Tracy up
Yeah.
and see if he wants to meet you at the Little League park? Play catch. No. You're a fucking loser, man. The Most High's gonna kill you, man. That nigga rejected you. The Most High rejected you. Then he had that fucking piece of shit reject you.
Yeah, and that's low for that nigga to reject you. You must have been blowing his fucking line up.
You're a weirdo. That shows you how fucking much of a weirdo you are, man. You ain't right. The Most High gonna kill you.
That's right.
You came back to get further condemned.
Dude.
Number more destruction's gonna happen to you, man. As for the rest of you niggas,
Yeah,
okay?
That's right.
You guys got a couple more scripts? So, wrap it up.
Luke 19 and 27. But those mine enemies which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me.
Yeah. You don't want the Lord to reign over you, man. The Lord's gonna slay you, bro.
But that's what the nigga was saying. He's saying, kill me right now.
Hey,
No, we'll wait till the Lord institutes it, all right?
Yeah, we ain't got the green light right now, so we're not gonna do that.
The Lord haven't returned yet. If we just bring out in 1 Corinthians 16 and 22. If you don't love the Lord, Yahushua Mashiach, let him be anathema, maranatha. You curse until the Lord return, man. Because the Lord is going to decree his judgment to be taking place. When he returns, you gotta wait, man. You gotta be patient. Just like we gotta wait, you gotta wait.
The nigga's mad. He gotta wait for his judgment. He want it right now. The nigga know that he's being reserved for judgment, so he wants it right now.
Yeah.
That's the type of spirit that you in.
Yeah.
You know that you're not right. You're not gonna be saved. You're gonna be destroyed. So you're like, man, I can't do this anymore. Just kill me now. I can't, because you a bitch ass nigga. And you can't kill yourself.
Yeah.
So you want somebody else to do it for you. That's all that is.
Suffer. Suffer a bit longer, man.
Yeah, the Lord is patient
Yeah.
and watching niggas suffer, man.
That's right.
Because he had us suffering, man.
Yeah. So.
He had us suffering
Demon.
hardcore.
Yeah.
Why? Because the niggas like you.
Yep.
A bunch of niggas, 2/3 to be exact.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is perfect scripture. This is Zechariah 13 and 8.
Yeah.
And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die.
Yeah, 2 parts represent you 2/3, man. You're gonna be cut off and you're gonna die. Because 2/3 you're just not right. And that's just period, cut and dry, man.
Yeah.
This is what it is. You're not right. You don't want to get right. The Lord ain't waiting for you to get right. He know that you ain't gonna get right.
The Most High didn't set up a rehabilitation center
Straight up,
for
man.
2/3 niggas.
Straight up.
He created a thing called the waster. Right? And the waster's the destroyer.
Yeah.
Okay? He's using the so-called white man to use it on you stupid ass niggas.
Right.
It said, but the third shall be left therein.
Yeah, the third, which is the elect. All right, the elected and 1/3, they're going to be left therein because they're the ones who actually sigh and cry about what's going on and want to get right with the Lord, man. And they actually hate the situation that we're in. we're actually in captivity, and they realize that, and they want to get out of it. They want to return to the Lord. Unlike 2/3 of our people, which is going to be destroyed.
And I will bring the third part through the fire.
Yeah, the fire, that tribulation, man.
Through the mercy of the Most High. See, we're not consumed, Lord, when we be elect from our apostle letters on down. We're not going to be consumed by this fire, man, because we're going through that spiritual fire right now. You know?
And will refine them as silver is refined.
There you have it.
We're being refined right now.
Acceptable man tried in the verse of adversity.
Exactly, and acceptable men can make it through adversity. And a man who's not acceptable, he's going to fall at adversity.
That's right.
Because that adversity tries your integrity, just like what Job went through. That was trying his integrity, but he was an acceptable man, and he made it through that.
Just like the scriptures say, you should know a friend in the day of affliction.
Yep.
You know?
Because everybody want to be around when you're doing good, but how many people are around when you're doing bad?
Everybody want to be a friend of the Most High when it's all good. You know, you're getting the blessings. Just like with the parable, or the story of Job, which is the analogy of the elect. That was a test of his character and his loyalty, his friendship with the Heavenly Father, you know. And he passed, you know. You know, Lord, it's what we all do, you know. As far as niggas like you three, alright, all you guys, you failed, man. Okay? You're a failure.
And we tried them as gold is tried.
Yeah.
They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people. And they shall say, the Lord is my power.
Yeah. The Lord, we're going to say that the Lord is our power, man. We saying that. We calling the name of the Lord, man. And He's going to deliver us, man. And we have faith in that. That's our hope, our expectation. That's why we continue in the things we were taught. Because we know that the Lord is going to He's going to stand by His word. We just got to do it. We got to hold up on our end. Do what we supposed to do. All right? Staying in the spirit, zoned in. All right? Not lightening up, tightening up, man. It's a year of prophecy. Why would you lighten up now when the Lord's nearer than ever to returning?
Yeah, last one. Precept on that one is Psalms 50 and 15. And call upon me in the day of trouble. I will deliver thee, and thou shalt glorify me.
Yeah. And the day of trouble is approaching, man. The day of Jacob's trouble, man. And we're going to call, that's the only person we can call upon is Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakal Kodash. That we can't save ourselves. All right, we know that. The only person who can save us is the Most High, man.
So Proverbs 18 and 10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe.
Yeah. So how do we run into it? By calling on it, man.
Yeah,
you
that's
got. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that was the spirit we was bringing out of camp today. The name is very important. That sets the vibration, man. And that makes a clear distinction of who the man of the Lord and who's not, you know, in which we know through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bashim Kakodash is great. The house of great millstone, man. You know? The house of David. All right. Yeah.
So we're gonna wrap up. All right. That's to you, nigga. You Rossi. All right. So you wanted to come up.
All you niggas.
So the Lord gonna get you, and all you fallout niggas, and all you niggas who faint-hearted and don't believe. All right, the Lord's gonna set up stumbling blocks for you niggas that claim you believe that really don't. All right, and shalom to all the brothers out there. You know, staying in the spirit, keep being in the spirit, be more in the spirit, keep abounding in the spirit. Because it's the year of prophecy. We see things are heating up, so we should be heating up in the spirit. All right.
Stay locked in with the brothers, man. You know.
Yeah. So with that, we're going to give our praises again to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai, Bashim, Rakal Kodash. Double honor to our apostles and elders. Shalom to all the Akim out there in true sincerity, preaching His word. And death to you niggas, man.
Yeah, death to you niggas.
Shalom.
Shalom.